A revision. Gymnosperms, that is general characters, economic importance and cycles. Gymnosperms belong to kingdom Plantae and subkingdom Embryophyta. Following are the important characteristic features of the gymnosperms. Gymnosperms do not produce flowers. Seeds are formed inside the fruit. They are naked. They are found in colder regions where snowfall occurs. They develop needle-like leaves. They are perennial or woody, forming trees or bushes. They are not differentiated into ovary, style and stigma. Flowers are absent. Two types of sporophylls, namely Microsporophyll and Megasporophylls, usually aggregate to form distinct cone or strobili. And seed cones, that is a female, are present. Pollination is direct as stigma is absent, and the pollen grains directly reach the micropylar end of the ovules. Pollination is usually accomplished by wind, that is, they are wind pollinated, that they are anemophilous. Male gamete produces two gametes, out of which one is functional. External water is not required for transportation of male gametes. Instead, a pollen tube is formed by the male gamete for effecting fertilization, siphoner, that is siphonogamy. Ovules are orthotropous and sessile. Each ovule is surrounded by three-layered integument. The female gametophyte contains archegonia. Seeds contain endosperm. Coming to the economic importance of these gymnosperms, they are of great importance in nature and have many important values for human beings. It gives valuable wood, resin, essential oils, gums, paper, turpentine, medicine, food. Coming to, as per the syllabus, their uses in as timber. Conifers and taxales are the most important genera of gymnosperms, significantly important to produce high quality, straight grained, light colored, high weight on strong wood in comparison to their weight. They are suitable for making cabinets and furniture due to their strength and durability. The wood of Ibis is light and termite free. It also has pleasant scent smell and used for packing cases, matchwood, wool, aircraft, plywood, light camp furniture and also as household materials. Juniperous wood is fragrant, reddish brown, rarely damaged by insects. Citrus wood is also durable, oily, fragrant, insect repellent and rot resistant. The wood of Taxus is strong, oily, elastic, close grained, fragrant and very durable with smooth glossy surface. The wood of Araucaria canigana is used for plywood manufacturing. Essential oils. All conifer young branches and adherent leaves provide essential oils. The Himalayan cedar oil, that is Citrus deodara, and red cedar wood, that is Juniperus virgiana, are used for cleaning tissue in histological work and also used with oil immersion lens of the microscope. The oil obtained from Cedrus atlantica and Cedrus deodara is used in preparation of perfumery and in medicine to cure bronchitis, skin disease, gonorrhea. Coming to the resins. Conifers exude resins. This helps the wood resistant to decay. Conifers are major resin yielders of the world. These resins evaporate their oil and become harder, which make them invaluable in paints, varnishes, paper sizing, medicines, and liquor industry. Canada balsam is a resin obtained from Abies balsamea, which has a very high refractory index, approximately that of a glass. Due to this property, it is extremely suitable as a mounting medium for microscopic objects and as cements for uses in optical works. Turpentine. Pinus species like Roxburghii, Valiciana, insularis are the chief source of turpentine in India. Amber. It is a fossil water-insoluble tree resin which was secreted by the now extinct pine, that is Pinus sessinifera. It is yellow, brown to black, hard and brittle with an aromatic odor. Coming to the drugs. The leaves of Taxus baccata are used in asthma, bronchitis, hiccup, then epilepsy and for indigestion. Taxol obtained from Taxus brevifolia is found effective against ovarian cancer, breast cancer, melanoma and colon cancer. Ephedra. Ephedra is a source of a valuable drug ephedrine obtained from species of ephedra like Ephedra equisetina, Ephedra major, Ephedra intermedia, etc. It is used against cold, cough, bronchitis, asthma and hay fever. The oil obtained from Cedrus atlantica possesses medicinal properties and used against bronchitis, tuberculosis, skin diseases and gonorrhea. Leaf extract of ginkgo biloba is useful in treatment of cerebral insufficiency and in case of vertigo. Now coming to Cycas. Cycas belongs to class Cycadopsida, order Cycadales, family Cycadaceae, genus is Cycas. Indian cycadales are represented by only 5 species of cycas and occur mainly in South India. These are Cycas bedomii, Cycas cercinalis, Cycas rumphi, Cycas griffithii, Cycas pectinata. The sporophyte or the plant body of Cycas. It is an evergreen palm-like tree that attains a height of 2 meters. The sporophyte is dioecious, that is, the male and female plants are separate. Both the plant body are differentiated into root, stem and leaves. The sporophyte resembles that of a palm tree. The stem is usually unbranched, short, thick, cylindrical, columnar, covered by an armor of persistent leaf bases and bearing a crown of leaves. The leaves are pinnate, leathery, large, spirally arranged around the free-growing apex of the stem and show cercinate texus, characteristic feature of ferns. The vegetative reproduction takes place by bulbils, which are protected by scale leaves. During favorable period, the bulbils detach from the parent and grow into independent sporophytes. Coming to the roots. The roots are of two types, namely the normal roots and the coralloid roots. From the normal roots develop some small lateral agiotropic branches near the ground surface. And these lateral roots get infested with blue-green algae. The entry of this organism is said to be responsible for the characteristic swollen, knob-like or collar-like appearance, and hence these are known as coralloid roots. And these roots have minute pores which are respiratory in function. Coming to the stem. The stem is thick, erect, unbranched. The surface is rough due to the presence of persistent, woody, spirally arranged leaf bases, which form thick armor around the stem. In the armor are distinctly visible alternating bands of large leaf bases of foliage leaves and small rhomboidal leaf bases of scaly leaves, since cycas leaves are dimorphic. At the top is present a crown of leaves. The leaves are dimorphic, that is, two types, scale leaves and foliage leaves. So these two types of leaves form a crown at the top of the stem. Coming to sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction is of oogamous type. The egg cell is significantly larger than the male gamete and is non-motile. Cycas is strictly dioecious, that is, the male and female sex organs are borne on separate plants. Coming to the male reproductive organ. The male cone is the largest in the plant kingdom, and it is approximately 500 centimeter or more in length. And the male plant produce cone which is ovoid or conical structure. And in a longitudinal section, the male cone shows the presence of a central axis around which a large number of leaf-like structures known as microsporophylls are attached at right angles in a compact spiral and in an acropetal manner. Coming to the structure of the Megasporophyll. Each Megasporophyll or carpel is regarded as a modified leaf. It is about 12.7 cm to 25.4 cm long and can be divided into three parts, namely upper leafy portion, the middle region bearing the ovules, and the lower region is the stalk. The upper region is sterile. It is known as apophysis. The ovules are formed on the lateral side of the middle portion. The ovules are orthotropous and possess three integuments. The integument has three layers. The outer green or orange fleshy layer known as sarcotesta, middle stony layer known as sclerotesta, inner fleshy layer known as inner sarcotesta. The parenchymatous tissue inside the integument is known as the nucellus. The integument encloses all the nucellus except at one point. This point is known as a micropyle. Just below the micropyle, the cells of the nucellus form a nucellar beak. Some of the cells of nucellar beak dissolve and form a cavity-like structure called pollen chamber. Just below the pollen chamber is present an archegonial chamber. The micropyle leads into the pollen chamber. Just below the floor of the archegonial chamber, 3 to 6 archegonia are present towards the micropylar region. The ovule is supplied by 3 vascular traces. The central vascular trace enters the cellagil end of the nucellus. The inner and outer vascular trace divide into 2. One branch supplies to the outer fleshy layer and the inner fleshy layer. Therefore, the outer and inner fleshy layers receive vascular supply, but the middle stony layer gets no vascular supply. Thank you.